I say it every single year. This dude needs no introduction, but he always gets one nonetheless. That's what happens when you win 6 straps. He is your 2009, 2011, 2015, 2018, 2019, 2021 Smack Off champ. He is checking in to his 16th Smack Off today. He's hit the podium in 5 of the last 6 main events. In other words, he's still at the peak of his powers. How high will he finish today? He is the GOAT. It is the BIC. It is Brad in Corona. Brad, what's going on, dude? How are you? Go ahead, Brad.
Hey, I want to start by congratulating the guys who strategically stayed off Zoom because they're ugly. Mark in Boston, good job. I love how you were putting guys' picks up and calling them ugly, and then your pick came up at the end, and I thought it was another guy you were going to make fun of for being ugly, but it was just you. Steve in Green Bay, nice work. I'm guessing Steve stayed off of Zoom because he had a lot to do with Steve's face and Steve's body and Steve's front and back butts. And yeah, Steve, dumb guys always have big wieners. You sounded really, really smart on your phone call, bro, so make sure you don't piss through that gap in the toilet seat the next time you sit down to take a pee. And the reason I never got into radio, bro, is because radio doesn't pay anything unless you're Jim Rome. If you and JT the Brick want to have a W-2 competition, we can do it live on the air. You guys pull out yours, and I'll pull out just enough of mine to win. Nice call by V and the Fee. Lots of dirt and cardboard out in Menifee these days. You're making Corona look like Crystal Cove, bro. V and the Fee, or as I like to call him, Straight Mark in Hollywood. He gets a little too excited in his phone calls, Jim. I haven't seen someone get that excited for a call since Silk's doctor phoned him up and told him he was eligible for the latest COVID-19 booster. Shout out to Silk over at The Irishman, by the way. Love seeing him in his King shirt earlier. Or was that a No Kings shirt? I couldn't tell. Actually, shout out to Silk's internal organs over at The Irishman. They are the real heroes, Jim. I mean, having to process alcohol, weed, mushrooms, quaaludes, and 20 vaccines a year would bring a lot of other guys down. Not Silk. Silk is our Keith Richards, Jim. Anyway, V and the Fee, not to be confused with paying a fee for the V, which is something Vic in NoCal knows all about. And on that note, quick word of warning to Cindy. Cindy, not that you'd ever consider driving 6 hours down to Baja, Mexico to hook up with a guy that looks like Charlie Sheen's crack dealer, but I have it on good authority that Vic is not clean. Let me put it like this. Vic's never read any of the Harry Potter books, but let's just say he's extremely familiar with Hogwarts, okay? Also, don't get fooled when he tells you he's hosting a post-smack-off party at Javier's. It's not the restaurant. It's his neighbor Javier's house. He lives down in Mexico. There's a lot of Javier's down there. Jim, at this point, I feel like I'm pretty much dominating the phone aspect of this 30th smack-off, but what most people don't know about me is that I'm a 5-tool player, Jim. So if you don't mind, can you please switch me over to Zoom link?
I think I'm going to hang up and give that a go. Oh, there we go. Did I say a 5-tool player? I think I meant to say one big tool. Hang on, that actually looks pretty good to me. Let me see if I can get myself up there and just take a nice lick of my own nipple. Okay, that's great. All right, bring me back down. Thank you. I mean, that's me. I want to remind everybody that this is me. Okay, the GOAT. And I just want to say that being the GOAT is not as impressive as it sounds, okay? Do you want to see the runner-up GOAT? The guy who's won the second most of all time? Here he is. This is Shawn the Cablinasian Pendergast. And this is Shawn in his prime. Okay? Jimbo, come on. You know when you see an old picture of yourself from like 30 years ago and you're maybe sitting on a motorcycle with 2 hot chicks, your hair's flowing in the wind, and you see that picture and you go, oh, take me back. Those were the days. This is what Shawn Pendergast wants to be taken back to. This. Yeah, take me back to the time when I only had 2 chins, a gap in my front teeth, a unibrow, a bald head, and when Galen Valencia was still a 6 out of 10 with the lights on. Take me back. I mean, my God, what does he look like now? Oh, holy crap. Well, I guess we know what the T in Shawn T. Pendergast stands for. Like Shawn, If I could be like Shawn. Does anyone want to be like Shawn? I don't want to be like Shawn, but I do want to motorboat Shawn right now, live on the air. Oh, woo! Those big naturals are nice, Jimmy. And do you want to see the third best caller of all time left in Laguna? He's even better. Here's a video he posted of himself going outside to eat dog poop in his front yard last month. Check out the wonderful interaction between Lef and his wife at the beginning of this phone call, Jim.
14 for the win. No one's eating it besides me. No one else is eating it. No one else is going to eat it.
No one else is eating it. What? No one else is eating it. What? No one else is eating it. Where did you two meet? Left season 1 of Love on the Spectrum? I like the Dolphins. Do you like the Dolphins? I'll eat dog poop if the Dolphins lose. Will you eat dog poop if the Dolphins lose? Also, dude, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think you might be too poor to live in Laguna. Like, if you can't afford to fix your dilapidated old fence or make sure 98% of your grass isn't dead, you may want to consider moving to Corona, bro. Your front yard is 100% grade A white trash. You'd fit in perfectly out here. And I saw you arguing with some guy on Twitter about how your grass was dormant. Dormant? That's a funny word for it. Do you think Shawn's hairline is also dormant in that photo? What about Caleb's sex life? Is that dormant too? By the way, Caleb's sex life really heating up, Jim. My boy posted this on X recently. Here's the caption. Maybe I'm a man. Maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Caleb, I don't know if you're a man, and I'm pretty sure being in the middle of something you don't really understand is what's going to happen the first time those clothes come off. But I do know that X is not for love posts, okay? X is for ladies with C-section scars who are offering to show everyone their boobs if the Cowboys score a touchdown or something stupid like that. Keep this stuff on Facebook until this girl's had a couple of kids and gets an OnlyFans account, all right? Then it's time to bring her back on X. Finally, Jim, it's been great participating in the 30th annual Smack Off. For those of you scoring at home, I think it's pretty obvious I've won the phones. I've definitely won the Zooms. I guess the only thing left is for me to maybe tile my junk all over the screen and then, I don't know, have my boy Parody Larry sing me my own Brady Bunch-inspired theme song while I check out my junk. Take it away, Lawrence.
Dun, 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 dun. The banana is back in the smack off. And everyone starting to pee. 'Cause he rolled into the Zoom and ripped another. That's what you do when you are the BIC. The BIC. The BIC. That's the way he became the BIC.
Nice rack me. I'm out.
Holy ish. Wow.